morning, Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Eden Zero Chapter 113. So, last chapter, the underlying theme was about family, and with Elsie, we saw her policy and how it was working for her, and she got a firefighter to become a pirate, for Christ's sake. She thought she was going to be able to get a government spy, and let's be real, she knew it was a government spy. She even said she knew. And he's like, no, I ain't becoming a pirate. Fuck you, bitch. And Elsie's like, fine, bye. Bye, boy. And sent him back. And then we got to, like, the whole thing on the Eden Zero with, Draken's former crew. But before I get to that, I'm going to try and keep this short, because I really want to get to this chapter, because we got the Narrow Beast Commanders. I'm so excited for that. I'm Foresta. But, first, we have that whole thing with Weiss and fucking, Laguna's high heels. That shit was so funny. Oh, God. And something that I think is gonna go down is, ultimately, I think Laguna, Jin, and Clean are gonna be a part of the crew. Because, let's be real, with Clean loves them, and I think after Clean gets cured, I think she's gonna want to stay, and wherever she goes, Jin goes. So, yeah, they're gonna stay. In regards to Laguna, we found out his deal. And we got that ship going on with him and Witch. But here's the thing that I want to point out in regards to Weiss. Is this is going to be a huge thing. We're going to have a huge arc within an arc. Between Laguna, Jin, and Clean, and Weiss. Because, remember, Draken Joe killed Weiss's mother, so we're gonna have this whole thing going on, and fuck, they kind of hinted, Mashima kind of hinted at it last chapter with their conversation. The other thing was what Laguna was saying about Draken Joe, and, like, how they knew they were in the underworld, and and he mentioned about Draken Joe not killing anybody, and he knew that, but he didn't know that he was absorbing life force. He had no idea. So I think once Weiss knows about that, I think it'll be a different story. But anyway, now we're on Foresta. We're gonna have a reunion with Elsie, obviously. But we met the Narrow Commandos. I'm so fucking excited for this shit. Let's get to this chapter and see what Mashima has in store for us this week. Alright, here we go. And this chapter is titled In the Doghouse. I love this cover too! This cover is so perfect. Verdant Planet Foresta. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful, and I said this last week, I love that we have a planet this lush and full of greenery, because remember, with Gilst was like all wood, because that's what Gilst was a wood planet, so like to have, and to an extent, yeah, we had some greenery up in there too, but to see like a planet this lush with trees and everything after what we saw with Gilst is really, really nice. So I'm glad Mashima went this route. The surface of this planet is almost entirely covered in forest. There doesn't seem to be any place where the Eden Zero can make landfall. Why not just land in the ocean? Somehow the forest has spread into the airspace over the ocean as well. That is cool! Awesome, a planet with tons of nature. I think there are plenty of bots too. A planet where nature and machinery live in harmony. I like that. That's really, really cool. This is something I really like about Eden Zero. Is the concept of these planets is just brilliant. I love that we have a planet. Well, again, I'm going to go back to Gilst for a second. Something that was cool with Gilst was that it was basically a full-on tree, but you had people living in harmony on the tree. You had a town, you had people adapting to the tree, and then we have a planet like this one where it's the tree, where it's nature and bots and bots living in harmony. I think that's really I think that's really smart. I like that. And plus, obviously, with the AOI galaxy itself, we have an ocean in space. I think this is really smart. I really like this concept. Because I'm going to say this, too. Because remember when Eden Zero started, and I said this at the very beginning, I said that I was concerned because it was too much like fairy tale in space. And then after, I want to say like the first few chapters or so, that's when it really started to become its own thing. This is another example of how, Eden Zero became its own thing. It's not fairy tale. This is because, obviously with the anime adaptation, the normies, well, not the normies, I'm sorry, that's the wrong wording for it. The anime onlys are like, oh, this is just fairy tale. No, it's not. This really isn't. This is its own. Eden Zero is its own thing. Mashima made it its own thing, and I really like that. I really love concepts like this make it its own thing. Huh? Hermie, I can't connect to the internet from here. That's strange. I wanted to make reservations at all their good restaurants. I've never seen a firewall with specifications like this. Something stinks. Apologies. A planet-wide communications malfunction? I wonder if something has happened. I wonder if it has something to do with the Narrow Commandos. Anyway, let's go exploring and find that relic. Be careful, Great Demon King. We'll take my Aqua Wing to the surface. That's my Aqua Wing. Ooh, look how beautiful this is. And again, something I really love about this planet is I love that we have the fish through this. This fish swimming through this. So this is like it seems like it's an underwater forest, but this underwater forest, but I don't think it is an underwater forest. No, it's not. It's an underwater forest, but it's not an underwater forest. It's really cool. I like this a lot because it's continuing that same theme of the AOI galaxy. This is really smart. I love this, Mashima. God, seriously, Monster Hunter or like Capcom or Game Freak, you need to get Mashima on your team and get some really, oh god, can you imagine if Pokemon or Pokemon kind of has had this. We've had this in Pokemon, kind of. But can you imagine seeing something like this in Monster Hunter? That'd be bomb. It's one awesome forest. I'd say it's more like a jungle. So what is the difference between forest and jungle? Jungle sounds tougher as a word. Well, yeah. Look, there are fish swimming in the air. Now recording a mystical scene. It is fascinating. It definitely is. This is definitely a mystical scene. Forest, jungle, difference, and search. The error. No good. I still can't bring up the net. Can you kids from 50 years in the future go a day without the net? I know, why is this all of us? Why is this, like, I feel like, why, not all of us. Well, why is this like, oh gosh. I feel like I have to say that I'm that's a good question. Can we go a day without the net? If I had books, if I had hard copies of books, which I do, and music, like a CD player or a radio or something, and or a TV with cable or something like that, or even a DVD player or something on the lines of that, I'd be good. I don't need the internet. I could be without the internet for a day if I had those. Doesn't bother me. My planet had no net. You two don't really give off the future kid vibe. It's true. Town detected up ahead. Food. Cool. Even the town is in the forest. I like that the town looks like it's in a I want to say it looks like it's in a hive, but it kind of looks more like it's in coral. It's like a combination of looking like it's in I want to say like coral meets hive kind of thing. It's really cool. Wait, something's not right. Ooh. They're all machine. Whoa! This is a trip! The machines have humans on a leash. This is a fucking trip. The bots have humans on leashes. Like they're all pets. That's not all. Human bodies discarded in piles, left to rot. That's awful. Help, please, somebody. Oh, this was Ziggy's work. And people locked in cages. What in the cosmos happened? Hello, Kevin. Hi, Willem. Your human looks nice and healthy. I give him a healthy diet. My human's lost her appetite. She may die soon. Do you bathe her often? What do you mean? It is important to clean your human in water on a regular basis. I see. And you feed them with food from the old world. I've been giving her dog food. Audrey, are you okay, Audrey? Alan, I don't think I can go on any longer. I told you not to speak, you dumb human. I'm sorry. Take that and that. Stop, please. Audrey was my fiancé. Those evil... Wait, Shiki. You mustn't abuse her. Audrey, in the old world, the humans wouldn't think twice about breaking us. The old world? Humans are much more difficult to repair. You must take care not to break them. I cannot agree. I'm going to say this. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see something like this. I'm glad Mashima did this. As fucked up as this is, I wanted to see something on the lines of this. Bots are meant to be free. Yeah! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! The timing of this chapter. The timing of this chapter is scary. I'll explain why when I get to the end of this chapter. Because this is a fascist state. Oh, yes it is. Audrey, now's our chance. Bots are meant to be free. What has happened upon this planet? They mentioned an old world. Did the world change at some point? A world where machines rule over humans, eh? I'm finding human readings in this area. A robot is approaching. What do we do? Everybody get on all fours. Oh, God. Oops. Hi, hello. Are these all your humans? Yes, sir. That's pretty good for such little guys. Would you mind giving me one? You can't have them. These humans mean a lot to us. Oh, I really want this one. You can't have her. What? Woo! Good, smart thinking, Shiki. What the ground? Good on you, Shiki. Ooh, and that was Weiss on this one. Weiss, did you kill him? I only shorted him out. He's not dead. Now's our chance to escape. Arf. Fucking opera. This way. Come with me. Catchpo! Yes! Catchpo's here! I came to a restaurant to do a restaurant review. Everything was going fine until a week ago when the robots all went crazy. I managed to escape with the food, but all the return flights have been canceled. This really sucks, except for the cuisine. And today I went to town for more food, and there you are, Becky. I'm just as surprised as you are. What happened a week ago? Out of nowhere, somebody hacked everything. The TVs, the internet. Who would do that? I knew it! When it happened, there was someone on every screen in town. A skull-faced robot. That's Ziggy. He did this? Remember, Ziggy said he was going to do this. Yes, I don't remember exactly. Oh my God. Remember I said that I wanted this shit to happen? I wanted something like this to happen. I did. But remember, I'm telling you, remember what Elsie said. Elsie said someone hacked Ziggy. That's gonna be, but the real question is that gonna be the final boss of this arc? The answer to that, I think, is no. I don't think it's the final boss of this arc. I don't. I feel like there's gonna be a Cosmo. probably after this arc. Either after this arc or maybe the arc after that. Remember I said that there's going to be like an electric themed Cosmo that we're going to go to? Watch. That's going to be the one that's controlling Ziggy. That's going to be the boss. And I hope that motherfucker's name is Zeus. Do it. Do it, Mashima. Name that motherfucker Zeus. Name that boss Zeus. And you'll have me on board. Name him like Zeus Jupiter or some shit, or Zeus or Jupiter. You'll have me on your side. And you know what? I wouldn't mind having that particular Cosmo as the final one before we get to Mother, and I think that's how it's gonna go down. Because for those of you that don't know your Egyptian or not Egyptian, shit, don't know your Greek/Roman mythology. Zeus is the king of the gods. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the plan. The Zeus of this manga, in terms of bosses, is gonna be right before Mother. I am calling it now. I'm calling this now. And the other thing I'm gonna say in regards to that, and wouldn't this be an interesting twist? Is that motherfucker is going to be Shiki's father. Either he's going to be Shiki's father, or I was going to say Weiss's father, but that one makes sense. That we're going to have a Darth Vader moment. And he used Ziggy to bring Shiki back to him. I swear to God, if we have that moment, I'm going to lose my shit. It would make so much sense. Just do it, Mashima. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Because something that I remember, and I'll explain why in a second. You got to stay tuned to the end why I think we're going to go in that direction. Another reason why we're going to go in that direction. That Ziggy, he did this? Yes, I don't remember exactly, but he said something like, robots will rule over humans. Now is the age of mechanical life forms. We will rule over all humankind. And there was something about, we'll start with this planet, then the bots started attacking the humans. There was a huge panic. After that, they killed or captured all the humans. They've completely taken over. Is the skull robot still here? What's wrong, little Shiki? Are you hungry? Oh, God. I don't know. You don't have to be on Planet Hackett Systems. Then it was Ziggy who made Foresta's robots go berserk, so that they would rule over humans. There you are, human, the wall! There you are, humans and food thief! It's a robot! How rude! I paid for this food! Yeah, bitch, what the fuck? He's huge! He must be a battle droid! What do we do, Shiki? I know I know he's not necessarily doing this because he wants to. I'll break every one of you, to pieces! But if he's going to hurt my friends, then I have to take him down. Okay. So, here's why I think we're going to go in the Star Wars direction here. And I'm going to explain that right now, and then I'll go into more shit in this chapter, about this chapter. I think we're going to go in the Star Wars direction because I remember when I was on the Samurai 8 talking with the Samurai 8 podcast, we were talking about how, like, Samurai 8 was like more of the Star Trek like manga, and that this manga, that Eden Zero, was more like a Star Wars kind of manga. And to me it makes more sense for Eden Zero for Mashima to go in the Star Wars direction with Eden Zero, and to have the final boss be like a Darth Vader kind of character. You can make the argument that it could be a Palpatine thing too. But to me, the final boss before Mother has got to be like a whether it's a Darth Vader character or not. We'll have to wait and see. But I think the one that's controlling Zeus has got to be like a Zeus. One that's, I said Zeus, oh my god. One that's controlling Ziggy has got to be like a Zeus-like character. To me, it would make sense. And I just feel like it would make sense for it to be, it would just be, make sense, and it'd be just fucking awesome if it was Shiki's father. I just would love it. I fucking would love that shit. But we'll have to wait and see how Mashima goes about it. Please, Mashima, just do it. Please, I am begging you. Please just fucking do it. I'm begging you here. Just do it. Just go that route. Just right before Mother. Give us that shocking, oh god, I'm getting punny. Give us that shocking arc where, and that shocking final boss, where we have that Zeus-like final boss, and he ends up being Shiki's father, because that's what a lot of this journey is about in the first place, is Shiki finding out who he is and where he came from. And I feel like, you know what, it might not even be the one before, well, it could be the one before Mother, or it could be like, it could be a couple arcs before finding Mother. Like, it's either going to be the final arc or the arc before that. Right before we get to Mother. I think it's going to be one of those two. That's my guess. And then the final boss before we get to Mother is going to be, like, if, I'm going to go with this route, this theory. That the second to last boss is going to be our Zeus / Darth Vader. And then the final boss will be like our Palpatine / Kronos. I was gonna say Kronos maybe. That would actually be cool if we got like a Kronos kind of thing. That would actually make a lot of sense too. If we're gonna go the Grecian mythology route here. So something that would go down in one of the galaxies. If we're gonna go this, if you want, ooh, actually, now I think about it, with Draken Joe, you can kind of make this argument that he was kind of, oh god, I'm going down a very interesting path. You can make this argument that Draken Joe was kind of like the Hades / Pluto of the Grecian, based on Greek / Roman mythology, because with Hades, you know, Hades, god of the underworld, he was surviving on life force and shit like that. And then with Pluto was about rare gems and shit like that. And you know, he was all about that money. So I'm curious, but I just realized that shit too. Holy crap! Why didn't I think about that sooner? Damn, I'm going in a very interesting direction. In terms of theory. So if you want to go that route, if we're going to go that route, because you know what got me thinking about this is because I was thinking in Greek mythology, you got the big three. These are the big three brothers. You got Zeus, you got Poseidon, and you got Hades. Those are the big three. And it makes me wonder if that's the direction Mashima's gonna go in, because we had Draken Joe, who was like the Hades / Pluto. He gone. We're done with him. We got Poseidon right now, and it makes me wonder if next we're gonna get the Zeus of this whole thing. Really makes me wonder about that. That'd be really interesting. I kind of want Mashima to do that. Like, I'm really curious. It's got me thinking now. Like, do you guys think that we're gonna go in that direction? Man. Mashima, please go in this direction. It really would make a lot of sense. It really would. It totally would make a lot of sense to go in this direction. And the other thing, I know this video is getting long, but God, it's really got me thinking of what direction this manga could go in, especially with with what's going on, especially in regards to this chapter. This is the kind of shit I wanted. This is what I wanted. Remember I said, like, before we went to the AOI galaxy, this is what I wanted. I wanted to see a planet where robots were in complete control and taking control of humans. This is exactly what I wanted. And the timing of this chapter, I'm going to say, is scary because it is very fascist, if you think about it. And what we're seeing on Riot Life PD is exactly like this. If you aren't down with what these robots are doing, they are going to attack you. Yeah, they're going to attack you, and in some cases they will kill you. Just saying. I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me that possibly the next arc, or at least a future arc, is going to be a Zeus arc? Like that the boss is going to be Zeus, and that maybe the final one of the bosses that is ultimately controlling Ziggy is gonna be based off of Zeus. I would fucking love it. I would love that shit, and I really hope that Mashima goes in that direction. That would be so awesome. It would make sense. It would fit with this theme, especially if you guys agree with me that Draken Joe was like the Hades / Pluto of this series. To me, that would make a lot of sense considering the mythology on Hades, the mythology with Hades and Pluto. Very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel live so I can keep bringing you more Eden Zero content, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, from me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.